All right, people, we're back.
Hey y'all.
We got questions tonight. Yeah, I have my glasses on. Shout out to Jordan Turner. Jordan bought me these glasses when we was at the mall one day. So we got 21 questions.
New York City. You are now rapping with 50 Cent. You gotta love it. I just wanna chill and catch stunts in my 745. You drive me crazy, shorty. I need to see you and feel you next to me. I provide everything you need, and I like your smile. I don't want to see you cry. Got some questions that I gotta ask, and
We probably should have did this as episode 1, but y'all rock with us. We rock with you. And I just think that you need to know, who you're rocking with. So we got about, between the both of us, 20 some odd questions that people got questions and we got answers. So we're gonna kick it off. I don't so Brittany's gonna ask me some questions. I haven't seen all of them nor developed an answer. And I don't really like this. But we're gonna do it anyway. For you, and for you. That's what Montel Jordan said on that
Don't do it.
So I'm an open book tonight. Somebody give me a library card because I'm an open book. I ain't gonna say that. So without further ado, now how many you got?
Oh, I have enough.
Not
That's
too
all you
much.
need to know.
Not too much. Not too much tonight.
Mm-hmm. Let me know when you're
I'm ready.
ready.
I'm ready.
Oh, okay.
Okay. First of all, let me ask y'all this. Is spaghetti a main dish or is it a side dish?
Let me just come in here for 1 second because he's trying to be real raggedy
Nah.
right now, y'all. And I was raised on spaghetti and I love spaghetti.
As a main dish?
But he was raised in
Vicious.
Timbuktu in Kansas,
Vicious
the
spaghetti.
Little Apple, Manhattan. So he thinks spaghetti is just the side. Spaghetti is a meal with garlic bread and salad on the side.
I don't want no spaghetti by itself unless we stress. No. I wouldn't go.
Then he had the nerve to talk about it and want to eat all the spaghetti the next day, knowing me and the kids love some spaghetti. Came home to no spaghetti left.
Yeah, I was hungry.
Yeah.
I had my way.
Whatever.
Spaghetti would go with fish. I was already on fish and spaghetti. It's a combo.
Whatever.
So I need down
Spaghetti
south to help. Okay.
is a meal.
Did you put sugar in that spaghetti?
No.
Okay. I'm too far with that. The sugar and all this stuff.
But sugar just helps with the acidity.
No, I
That's why
taste sugar.
That's because people put too much sugar.
All right.
But you can put a little bit and it'll cut the acidity.
All right. You don't have to do a lot. You can just do a few. You ain't gonna do a lot. Let's go. I'm ready.
I'm the interviewer, so you just get to answer the
questions.
questions.
Ask me anything.
Okay, single parent home or 2-parent home?
Single parent home.
Okay.
Shout out to all the single parents. Yeah, my mom did an amazing job raising me, and I had like male mentors down through the years. But yeah, Mom J. I used to think that everybody's mom could cook like my mama cooked until I went over to my friend's house and had his mom's cooking.
Okay, and next, what was your first job?
Atlantis Clothing Company, where we sold the finest in hip hop and urban apparel.
Here he goes. Y'all, he want to be a thug so bad. He is not no thug. Let me just tell y'all that.
We had Averex jackets. This was the era of the Timbs, the baby blue Timbs, butter. We had the custom original
The
butters.
store doesn't exist anymore. You don't have to explain that to the audience. It's no longer
Did
in
I say
existence.
Jabbar jeans? Did I say that already?
It is no longer in existence.
Okay,
I'm just saying.
We sold mixtapes. We had mixtapes in the little glass at the front.
What was your first car?
A 1988 Honda Accord, navy blue with the lights.
My first car was navy blue too.
See, would you have rolled with me in mine?
Yeah, absolutely.
I had new car scent and vanilla tree fresheners in them.
You're so funny. Okay, I'm not even gonna get started on you.
I kept
Okay, text or call?
It depends on who it is.
Y'all, let me see.
Well, you're not supposed to be in my interview.
We trying to let him interview by himself, but I'm gonna make him be honest with y'all. He like to text. He don't like to be on the phone with nobody. He evolving as he get older. I'm gonna give you a little bit of credit.
Okay, if it would,
but text all day long.
I'm not gonna be. See,
I'm the interviewer,
if
so I
y'all
get
want
to
to come
pop
over to
in.
my interview, you don't want the wife all in the videos and all that.
What is that?
Coming over to my interview.
What did you say?
Come on over to my interview.
Y'all, we are known for being honest, so we just gonna keep it real.
It depends on who it is.
Okay.
In some conversations with people who haven't talked to in a long time, a text message is not gonna do it.
Yeah.
FaceTime.
But he wants the introduction to be a text message.
Okay, that's true.
Okay, boom. So text is the
FaceTime
priority.
is for platinum members. And then we have gold is phone calls, and then bronze is.
Now everybody you don't answer for, that's what they gonna think they bronze.
They had that issue before this video. If you feel triggered, you can talk to your therapist.
Okay, I'm gonna do one more light and then we're gonna get into some meat. Beach or downtown?
Beach.
Okay.
Very, very close though, because depending on who's downtown you at, downtown is a vibe.
That's true. Okay, what's the most awkward text you've ever accidentally sent to the wrong person?
I don't know if I can tell y'all. You know what I'm talking about?
Come on.
You know the story?
Speak on it.
Okay. So, was I driving? Yeah. No, we was riding. So me and Brittany are on our way back from Kansas City. This is like late. And my mother is driving us.
Oh, we were so exhausted.
We were
sleep deprived.
And that's why she was driving us. She said, don't worry about drive. It's like midnight. But we had been working all day. We had a ministry engagement earlier that day. So we're sitting in the back seat.
About to go to sleep.
And we're sexting. So I'm calling her. When I get home, I'm about to hey, I'm telling her. So I had just met a pastor.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh this
We
hard.
had just connected. we were corresponding through text. So I have a text feed with him and then the text with Brittany right underneath each other. Don't text half sleep. I'm telling Brittany, when we get home, I'm about to bye. So I accidentally sent my my text message to this pastor.
Let me show y'all what my face was. When he told me he sent it, I was like, look, let me come show him. When he told me he sent it, I was like,
so my initial
it's like, well,
response to him was, man of God. Wait a minute, I gotta tell you what I said. I think I still got the message. This was my kid. I didn't want him thinking that I was cheating on my wife. That was the first thing that came to my mind. He's gonna think I'm not here. So I'm like, man, listen, me and my wife is in the back seat. I'm sitting next to her.
Really like, what?
My mom is driving. That message was not to be sent to you. I was texting my wife, nobody but my wife. So he was like, we had breakfast scheduled that morning. Mm-hmm. So when I sat down at the table, I was like, man, listen, forgive me. I'm so sorry. He was like, man, what you do is your business. I was like, that is true. What I do is my business.
I didn't want to offend you.
Yeah. I didn't want to bring you in on that. So anyway, yeah, I would be careful who you send the text messages to because you might be sending it to somebody who you just met.
Okay, this is a light one. Religious or non-religious?
I don't want to answer that.
Yeah, come on, tell them, little church boy.
I'm evolving. Come on, next question. I'm evolving. I don't want to.
Historically, are you religious or non-religious?
My terminologies and all that. I can't even answer that in 60 seconds.
Well, okay. I'll tell y'all, he religious.
Wow. You're going to do
That's how he was raised.
Come on, you didn't say that at first.
But he has evolved. Your background.
Pure religion.
His background. See, he went to church with people wearing dollies on their head. Religious. You
gonna double screen. You gonna... Wow. You're not...
Just saying. Okay. What's one conspiracy theory you low-key believe in?
I can hear my brother Brandon. Oh man.
Come on, what's one you believe in?
Yeah, your front camera is you being listened to
and watched. For real.
But John F. Kennedy was an inside job.
Ooh.
Yeah.
But you know what? That do make sense.
Okay,
He
I
was
got
super
one.
progressive.
My most recent.
Yes.
We didn't go to space. I mean, we ain't been to the moon.
Mm.
We ain't been to the moon. If they having trouble getting us to the moon now, how did they get us to the moon in the 60s? Okay, y'all got to stop me on that because I got some
Yeah, he been
conspiracy.
really investigating space lately. So
Yeah,
just
I'm on it.
just pray. He is expanding at a rapid rate.
I'm
So
on
we trying to keep him contained. Top 3 things on your IG Explore page.
What? You love Dotson,
Yes, we love weenie dogs.
space,
Space. You have been on Space Heavy.
and the third main name. I don't.
Come on.
I'm not.
You're just gonna leave it to their imagination to try to fill in the blank.
The culture, fine arts, photography, workout videos, you know, food.
You so cute. I'm gonna let you pass on that one just because you're cute.
Yeah.
Okay. Because you know I know, Marky. What's on that IG Explorer page, baby?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Which principal best describes your high school?
Mr. Clark.
Belding or Clark?
Mr. Clark.
Stop playing with
I've
me.
seen that quote, yeah.
Stop playing with me.
No, for real.
He-
Okay. Because I got her off of there.
Boo boo. He was about to be thrown up under that good butt.
Mr. Belding, Bayside High.
Mm-hmm.
But they had some episodes they really went through.
No, they didn't.
Jesse Spano got on speed. Screech got struck by lightning. I mean, it's a lot of things that happen.
What's the likelihood of you getting struck by lightning?
It depends on what you got on.
No, it's not. What's the likelihood that you're going to get struck by lightning? Talking about they was really going through some stuff.
Yeah.
That is not something anybody in high school about to go through.
They had a drug problem.
I've been a nurse for 15 years. I've taken care of one patient that has been struck by lightning. One. Just one. In 15 years. So it ain't happening as much as you're talking about it's happening. Next. Okay. What's one guilty pleasure you're almost too embarrassed to admit?
I'll eat a hamburger right after I work out. I would leave the gym.
Or donuts.
Yeah, it don't. I'm not. Yeah.
We working on it, y'all. We trying to get him on track.
Sometime before I work out, I'll eat whatever.
He'd be like, I'm hungry. I can't work out hungry.
One time I was on my way to the gym and she heard this potato chip. She was okay. I said, I'm having a bag of chips on my way to get this workout in. What?
I was like, what?
Yeah. You want to work out?
I have to fast before I work out. I cannot work out
Burn
with
it up.
no. Now I'm gonna eat after. I'm gonna get some protein in, but baby, no. Okay. What's one thing people always get wrong about you?
Wow. I didn't see that question. Wrong.
Yeah.
I'm with the smoke.
Yeah.
I have a fuse as long as from here. to
People be
Fort Worth,
thinking he is
Texas.
softy. He ain't.
But when my cup runneth over, so I really try to stay out of anger because there's just a place that somebody would say, okay, remember that kid on Toy Story and that bully was messing with him and finally he had enough. So I really just try to stay out of. Let somebody else handle it. But if anybody has asthma, please understand. I have to smoke.
If you could live anywhere in the world for 1 year, where would it
Jamaica.
be and why?
Jamaica.
And why?
The sand, the culture, the people, and that blue water.
Yeah, we really want to buy a house in Jamaica. So y'all just be praying for us.
Yeah, man.
That the Lord
y'all can have all my winter clothes.
give us the ability.
My vehicle, make the payment on it. Y'all, whatever I got that's here, you can have it.
Jamaica is
give me
a
my swimming
whole
trunks,
vibe.
my tank tops, my slides.
Man, do you hear me? That's it. And some sunscreen though. We get sunburned every time we go.
We got cooked.
With a little high yellow. We gotta have that sunscreen. Okay. I'm gonna ask you one. Well, I might ask you two. What's a childhood memory that still makes you laugh?
Okay, I have one. I have one probably off the top of my head. It's not what you think. So I peed on myself twice.
That is the one I thought, but whatever.
In middle school.
Watch this. These are my confessions.
I didn't like to pee at school, so I would hold it, but I was around some very comical people during my tenure in public school system. So we're at a dance.
This is his perception, y'all.
And my brother from another mother does something. I'm not gonna put his bit. He does something highly inappropriate at the school dance. And I had been holding my pee all night, and he did this. He did something to this young lady behind her back, and I let it loose. So I peed on myself, and so I fell to the floor like I hurt myself. The lights was off, and I ran to the men's the gym locker room, and was trying to dry my pants off. So when they
No, how was you trying to dry your pants off?
I had
Tell
my
them
pants,
how.
my crotch up against the
dryer.
The dryer, trying to
The
dry
old school silver push button dryer.
Yeah, they was, man, Jay, you all right? I was like, oh man, I think I hurt my hip. And I had some blue jeans on. So you know that blue jean, you can't just
It changed colors.
Yeah, that blue jean.
It changed colors when you get wet.
Yeah, that was you said embarrassing moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
A childhood memory that makes you laugh still.
Yeah, after I told them a couple of weeks later, we laughed about it. But in the
If
moment,
you ever make him laugh really hard and he has something in his mouth, please beware, because he will spit it out.
I've been at the table.
And our son does the same thing. They laugh like from the pit of their stomach. They are the epitome of joy.
Yeah.
It is. You full of joy.
I
I
gotta
love
release it.
Yeah. Okay, you want one more?
Yeah, come on, give him.
Ooh. What's the wildest thing on your bucket list?
Ooh.
He want to go to space, y'all.
No.
He said, I want to be in space, but I don't want to have to fly to space.
Yeah.
So you want to teleport to space?
Yeah. Yeah. I would do that. Or
like the Jetsons being a tube.
Well, not parasail. With the parachute with the board. What's that called? Hang gliding.
Yes, hang gliding.
I think that's hang
It
gliding.
looks like a paper airplane, but you
Yes.
hold onto the thing.
Yes, I'm doing that.
Mhm.
Just don't leave me out there very long on that.
Which is crazy because he don't want to skydive with me. But
It's
you tell me how.
It's water.
No,
Over
parasailing
water?
is over water.
Yeah, I'm all the time about just water.
Okay, but what you just talked about, you can't
The
do over
surfboard.
water.
You got a surfboard, and then you got a rope around you, and then you got.
Oh, you talking about the thing that pushes you up?
Yeah.
That's parasailing.
Kind of sort of.
Kind of, sort of. Okay. Would you like any more questions?
Nah, I think we're good.
You sure?
Yeah, I think we're good.
We can ask just a few more if you like.
Okay, just don't. Come on now.
If you could only eat one meal for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Fried chicken. I think they knew that.
He
The bird.
would live on fried chicken.
Come on now. The bird.
So much so that it's rare that I fry chicken because he will overconsume it.
Yeah.
The bird. Okay. Oh, what's the most impulsive thing you've ever done?
Most impulsive.
Yes.
I don't. The most. That's not. I can't think of the most impulsive. I can think of something. A impulsive thing I've done.
Okay.
Most impulsive. Bought a car unseen. I didn't test drive it. Yeah, I didn't.
What
I
was
just saw
wrong
a
with
picture- I
us?
just saw a picture of it. I was like, yeah, that's it.
That is true. Okay. I got two more that I want to ask. If you had to get a tattoo right now, what would it be and why?
Probably Romans 8:28 in Old English, but then I want the clouds behind it, and yeah, all things work together.
Okay. I ain't mad about
living
it.
proof.
Mm-hmm. What's a bad habit you know you should break, but you secretly enjoy?
I ain't got no secret. Ain't no secret behind no bad habit. Now, first of all, you need to rephrase that. I ain't got no.
I said secretly enjoy. It doesn't
a
mean
bad habit.
Yeah.
That I secretly.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that's all my business. Secretly.
Yeah, you secretly enjoy it.
I got two bad habits. Too bad.
He can think of a song for almost any word. We're going to do an episode where I just say a word and he going to start singing a song.
I don't have any bad habits that I secretly enjoy.
Chewing his nails.
I don't secretly
Yes,
enjoy.
you do. He has told me 1,000,001 times, I'm going to stop.
I did one time.
20 minutes later. No, he did not have no long nails. He finally had a nail that went past the rim of his skin. And he was like, nom, 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 right after.
Just telling all
Nom, 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 nom.
Not supposed to be. You telling all. Any more?
I have more, but
Just one more for the road.
okay, one more.
more for the road.
One more for the road.
We're gonna complete it up.
One more. One more. Ooh. You want it to be a question, or what's the first thing that comes to your mind?
What's the first thing?
Okay. What's the first thing that comes to your mind when I say fantasy?
What are you doing? What are you doing?
You said you wanted one more.
Well, I'm about to tell y'all not ready for my.
You see his cheeks getting rosy. Okay, I'm gonna ask you a different one. Okay, what's the first thing that comes to mind? Date night.
Drinks, margaritas,
Mm-hmm.
an activity, pool, bowling,
Mm-hmm.
tacos,
Yes.
or a real good steak. But just being with you.
Okay.
Out of town, preferably.
That part.
Where kids can't find
That
me,
part.
where ain't no emergency, where I don't have to leave to get to no emergency. The further away, the better.
Okay. Would you like any more
Nah,
questions?
that's good. That's good.
Oh.
Man, I didn't know them questions was not on the list. But you did your thing. You did your thing.
They
All
want
right.
to get to know you. Let the people know you.
Come on. Mike, how many was that? About 15?
Yeah, about 15.
Yeah, you went over, but it's cool. It's cool. All right.
You're the patriarch of the show, man. They got to know that.
No, I'm not. Hers is next, so y'all make sure y'all watch her questions. I'm going in.
Oh, are you?
Oh yeah, I'm making up some questions.
Oh.
All right, bye.
Hey, y'all.
I'm not gonna interrupt.
It's my turn. He think I'm scared to answer these questions, but I'm not.
I'm coming out the gate swinging.
Play with me.
I'm coming out the gate swinging. Y'all ready? You ready? If you could relive one day of your life, which day would it be and why? We want to know why.
If I could relive one day of my life, you're going to think it's so corny, but I'm about to give you some shine. I would remarry you all over again. Because it really changed the trajectory of my life. Because I thought my life was going to be completely different.
You trying to make come on.
It's the truth. It's the truth.
Tonight, you trying to get that massage tonight. What's a bad habit that you know you should break, but you secretly enjoy?
A bad habit I should break, but I secretly enjoy eating sweets right before that time of the month. Yes. I know I don't need them, but baby, I'm gonna eat one every time. I'm just saying.
Okay. Which high school principal best describes the high school that you went to? Mr. Clark.
He trying to throw shade, y'all.
Mr. Joseph Clark or Mr. Richard Belding?
Clark. Clark for sure.
Why?
My high school was rated one of the worst in our state.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. True,
it was on the list for the top 5.
True.
But you know what? I was the 100th class to graduate from there, and it was the first high school in this city. So I'm proud of my high school. And I love the people that I grew up with. I mean, we were very different in a lot of different ways than most people were used to, but we rocked for each other in a very real way. So,
if you could master one talent overnight, what would that talent be?
Ooh, yeah, I want to know how to play the piano. I don't think I ever told him that before, but that would be if I could pick it up overnight, I would really, really enjoy it because I used to play the piano when I was a younger kid.
Organ or piano?
Piano. Okay. Yeah, my grandmother had a piano at home.
What's the wildest thing on your bucket list?
The wildest thing on my bucket list is probably I want to skydive. I think that's probably the wildest. Everything else I feel like is pretty normal. I do want to travel to every continent with the exception of Antarctica. Yeah, probably those 2 things.
What's one thing you're surprisingly good at?
Y'all, I normally don't even toot my own horn, but I can cook and bake to save your life.
True.
I'll put some pounds on you real quick because I'm doing it from scratch.
If you could give your younger self one piece of relationship advice, what would it be?
Baby, let me tell you something. If I had to talk to the younger version of me, I would say, sweetheart, don't be afraid. It's okay to be vulnerable. He thought he was really about to trip
Were
me up,
you
y'all.
allowed to drink before you were finished eating as a child?
You petty.
I'm just,
He being real petty. Okay, so let me take these glasses off real quick so y'all can see my eyes, because he playing games. No, I was not allowed to drink before I ate growing up because I was raised very poor, and my mom did not want me to get full on liquids before I ate because sometimes there was literally just enough food. So she would wait for me and my brother to eat first before she ate. He thinks it's abuse. It really isn't. Like, we came to the table with the meal and with the drink, but she would say, eat your food first so that you are full and I know you're full, and then you can drink all of your drink.
What-
Boop.
what's the wildest excuse you've ever given to get out of something?
Y'all, I'm really direct. I know I really don't be talking all the time on these videos, but I'm a very direct person. So I normally just tell people what the real deal is. I can't think of something that I said to avoid the truth of the matter.
First thing that comes to mind when you hear the
Ooh,
word.
okay.
You ready?
hmm
Divorce.
Sometimes necessary.
Why?
Because I think sometimes we make decisions that are influenced by others and by like current circumstances that are really not the best decisions for us or for the whole. And I think that if you come into the reality of that, sometimes it's just best to separate. Because I'm not about to hold nobody in prison for their whole life just for the sake of saying I'm married. Like, that's crazy to me.
What's the first thing that comes?
We listen and we don't judge, okay? Don't be judging me, y'all.
What's the first thing that comes to mind when you hear the word respect?
Respect. I feel like respect is necessary in every relationship if you really want it to flourish and grow. Because I know I want people to respect me, so I'm going to respect others as well. But I was raised like that. You know, you treat people how you want to be treated. So I want people to respect me, so I'm going to respect them.
What's the first thing that comes to your mind when you hear the word fantasy?
You see how petty he is? Okay, so fantasy, what comes to mind for me, because I'm going to answer the question even though he was afraid to answer it. Several things come to mind, but what I will share with the general audience is I would say it's like a dream or something that I really want to partake in that I may not have partaken in yet. So I think about it often.
All right, last one.
Now, I wish y'all could see him. Little cheeks is turning red, like, oh, dang, she actually said something.
What's the first thing that comes to your mind when you hear the word separation in a relationship?
Separation. So what's petty? Separation just means apart. So separation could mean I'm in another state. Separation could mean we not on the same page right now, like mentally, emotionally, spiritually. We just not. I'd be like, okay, what page you on? Because we ain't on the same page. To me, that's separation. So I feel like there's different levels. I know in our society and in our culture, separation is like, oh, we on our way to divorce. But really and truly, it doesn't have to be that if you're able to identify that y'all are separated and you guys both agree that you want to get back on the same page. It takes work, but it's doable.
Last one for the road.
Mm-hmm.
What's the first thing that comes to your mind when you hear the word therapy?
Absolutely necessary, because therapy can be life-changing. And I feel like therapy can be life-changing on multiple levels. So first of all, you're talking about someone who has been trained to help you, not to tell you, but to help you figure out why you do what you do. So therapists are not going to give you the answer. They're not going to tell you make a right, make a left, and then you'll arrive. But what they will do is they will ask you the questions to help you figure out what the root problem is and why you're doing what you're doing, so that you can become better and you can grow. They also will give you tools. So things that trigger you, you don't have to be triggered by them. So if you have stuff that really like impacted who you are today, but it's not really helping you, or as the culture says, it's not serving you, they will help you learn how to unpack those things in real time so you don't have to continue to be a toxic individual, but you can live a life full of joy. Oh, dang, he ain't really have no questions for me.
What
See,
you
I
mean?
had to
Wait, hold
talk.
on, dude. Don't do me like that. Okay.
I was prepared. He wasn't prepared,
No,
y'all.
bro.
That's all
I
it
hit you
is.
with the. How did your upbringing shape how you approach relationships today?
Ooh, okay. Full transparency, full vulnerability. The way I was raised, in my core, it created a level of avoid relationships at all costs because they will cause you so much pain. But as an adult that has gone through therapy and I still go to therapy, I would now say that it really helped me see the world through multiple lenses. I lived several different states. One of my stepdads was in the military, so I lived on military bases. So I was just exposed to a lot of different cultures and people. Um, so honestly, I just am open to everybody because I feel like everybody has something to offer and everybody brings something to the table and you can learn from anyone if you're willing to. Do you have any more questions for
Well,
me?
which person that you dated, including me, did you
Ooh,
have the best dating relationship with?
I don't think I was a good dater. First of all, I don't think I was good at dating.
All right.
But I guess I would say my husband because I'm still with you and it's been almost 18 years and we still dating each
I
other.
was trying to set you up, but you
So
trying to see if she was gonna bite the bait.
no, I'm being serious. Like just dating, I don't think I was good at it. I feel like I've learned how to date you better while I've been married to you. We only dated for 2 months, y'all. So I don't even know why he over here trying to hype himself up, talking about I'm trying to hand it over to you. We dated for 2 months and got married.
Most embarrassing moment as an adult.
Ooh, most embarrassing moment as an adult. I don't know.
Don't be embarrassed.
I don't think it's that I don't get embarrassed. I feel like my embarrassment is normally like an internal thing that I don't really express externally. So I don't really know.
Childhood
Childhood.
embarrassment. Most embarrassing moment as a child.
Um, most embarrassing moment. Oh, y'all. Okay, he said childhood, but I'm gonna tell y'all an embarrassing moment as a teenager. So I was a cheerleader. We had a pep rally or whatever. So we go to the gym, and like cheerleaders during the day, they'll have their little like warm ups on underneath their cheerleading outfit. Bro, I totally forgot I did not have my cheerleading skirt on, and I took my pants off.
Holy shit, look at them buns!
And all I had on was my bloomers and my warm up jacket. But thankfully, the girls that I was cheerleaders with, they circled around me real quick because I was like, but it was too late because they were already off. And it was like during the season of the windbreaker pants. So I just had pulled them off like that, not even thinking. And then I was standing in the gym, literally, basically in panties because anybody who knows what bloomers are, they just are panties that go on top of your panties. And that's why he over here laughing because he petty like that. But yeah, that was probably the most embarrassing moment. But I recovered really quickly. It was okay. I don't think many people saw. Hopefully not.
All right.
That's all he has. I know, right? I'm gonna bump into somebody from high school and be like, "Oh, I did see you in those bloomers." We listen and we do not judge. I love y'all. I hope y'all have a great night, and I hope you guys learned something about me. If there are any other questions that you have for me, post them below, like and follow our page, and I would be more than happy to answer them. Thank y'all. Bye.